Alright, here we go. I'll Damba review for SmerCerm. I haven't played Damba in like literally months, so yeah. My resolution is like so bad. Okay, Eerie Presence 4, that's great. Swift Spirits. You have Inara Barrack. Why do you have a double point tank? Okay, I don't know why you have double point tanks, but I don't really know if I would personally go Swift Spirits with Leon and Strix, because Strix is obviously not going to need that much speed, and Leon doesn't benefit as much from speed as I feel like some other DPS do, like Bomb King or Vivian, which they have, coincidentally. And I feel like barely benefits from speed at all. And Inara does, I think, but yeah, whatever. Oh wait, Possession. That's cool, many chords. I actually hate Ritual Magic as a filler personally. I think 50 extra HP is way better. Just so I can buy less Haven or whatever damage reduction against bursty champions. And also, if you didn't run Swift Spirits, you could put more points into Possession or menu chords or HP or whatever. Obviously, I'm sure you know all that. But yeah. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna assume you're running Mending Spirits. It looks like your barracks going to point. Flank Inara. Hold up. I usually prefer to stay a bit closer to the staircase on the right, because like next to the rock, because I think that it's easier to retreat up there rather than through like the huge open space on the left. And also like I think it gives you a better line of sight, because you can heal people going up the high ground on the right here. But your team didn't, so this position's fine. Barry got his shield instantly shredded. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Nice. Did your Inara literally just charges your backfire and die? She did. Pretty spicy. Yikes, you're getting snowballed hard. Okay, so this isn't really your fault. Like, it kind of sucks that the barrack was like out of your line of sight here, so that you can heal him earlier. And you kind of just had to stay out of combat. And also, Inara basically killed herself super early. But yeah, he did the best he could, I guess. Like by the time this, it sucks that you it also sucks that you didn't see the Leon there. Just calling on her. Like, that's kind of understandable, because Khan is so small and hard to see. Okay, but yeah, whatever. It's fine, because you have to kind of regroup. Oh, I mean, she's staggered hard, so it's not fine, but like whatever. You're gonna have to regroup anyways. You slowed her kind of late here. Like, you waited till you were 300 HP trying to save the trying to get a heal on the barrack. The barrack's like really low, so yeah. I'll hold up. I bet I know what you're going to say. You're gonna tell me that you ran speed on heal because it makes it easier for your team to retreat, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna call that right now, and if I'm wrong, you said it. Like, I understand that like it helps with retreat speed while zoning, but I just think that tons of possession is good on Damba. because you know he only has his one escape ability and it doesn't go that far. So you kind of need to position well, and if you can eat some damage, then that's all the better. The team is really spread out here. It's not like terrible, but that barracks is a little far in. Okay, got out fine though. You're healing fine. You just toss a heal into the Strix. I don't really know why you would bother healing somebody who's obviously going to die, unless they literally just are all retards. But like, does the center of your screen like censor Damba when he's slithering or something? What is that? I have no idea what that is. My bad. But yeah, I wouldn't bother healing the Strix there. I would just like as soon as they grab the Strix, I would probably just back off because they're really pushing in, and you know I don't want to get caught out here. And when I retreat as like a healer, I just try to focus on saving the tanks or whoever is furthest back, because like you know spreading out your heals when someone's like when it's guaranteed that they're probably going to kill someone probably isn't going to help anyone, because you know your entire team might die and then your heals would have been useless. So yeah, maybe just choose someone to heal while you're retreating. SMH Samurai Cam, you gotta use Dredge Anchor. Fake Makoa main, to be honest. You say kinda use a lot of stuns. Fuck, yeah, I forgot to watch for that. But like here you're throwing out a lot of stuns. Like that's kind of whatever, because there's not much for you to like do anyways otherwise. Yeah, see, like when it counts, you're doing the damage. You helped deal the damage to BK there, which helped get him finished off, even though like your team didn't need it. You were helping to deal the damage. I don't know why you would gourd the one guy sitting by himself instead of the 2 point tank stacking on point. That's kind of whatever though. Have they still not fixed the term ult move bug? It's kind of cancer though. That was a nice stun. Like I think that stun is kind of overrated on Damba, and I think that just like holding LMB and just sort of spamming in the direction of enemies is better. But yeah, whatever. Hold up, how long have you had your ult? Okay, you've had your ult for like over like 2 minutes here, so you can probably like pop an ult like twice per cap / push, and you can probably still be fine. I mean, not twice, but like once, and then still be able to get it back. I would focus on just retreating here. Like they're really pushing in up the middle, and well, I mean, I know you can't see that, but like when you're 1 point tank down, you really want to get out of there quick into someplace safe. Okay, you're going back into spawn, or don't. Hold up. It's so chaotic, to be honest. Damn. Don't tell anyone this, but I suck at paladins. You could just pop an ult here or something to just get them off point. I mean, like, it looks kind of ambiguous right here, so... Okay, you cleaned it up. That's cool. But, yeah. Remember how you always told me that like I didn't ult enough in like every single video I ever submitted for review? I'm gonna tell you that now. Gaudy. Feels good, man. Okay, you popped your ult early. You might get a pick off of it. That's cool. Okay, their Strix. I mean, they're con flanked really far. You saw it. Wait, hold up here. So both your tanks are going to stack on point. Or no, Inara's flanking or some shit. I don't know how I feel about the flank Inara. Like, I feel like, Again, I think you should like go on to the right because you have a better angle on the Inara if she as she tries to flank. But I can understand why you stand on the left because your Strix is here. That was a good job turning around for the con. My awareness is your awareness is good. Okay, you kind of just like gave one heal to Strix and just left him. Like maybe you just gave him up for a lost cause, so you just walked forward and left him, which is understandable, I suppose. Except now that there's a con behind you and your team maybe doesn't know. Oh, did Khan just kill Barrack? How did that happen? It's so tragic. Dude, did Khan literally just solo kill Barrack? That was a good stun. Like I feel like you should like if you know someone's coming around the corner, then you just sort of queue up a stun. But otherwise, you should just focus on dealing damage because you know Dom has like what 777 DPS. Like that's not great. It's not terrible either. You could do something with that. And especially since your team has. Oh no, never mind. So yeah, the con kind of just fucked you over here. It kind of sucks that your DPS all died and no one stayed back to clean him up. It would have been nice if Inara stayed back to help clean up Con, but I guess you didn't tell anyone that it was there, or I don't know what happened, but yeah. Let's see. You're hiding behind this rock. Excuse me, we're fine. I don't know why you're retreating up this way. Like, Vivian and BK and Fury all poke pretty well, and you're like retreating up this staircase, which takes longer than this staircase, other than the one that was right behind you. I don't know the call out names to be honest. Other than this one to your left, I think that would have just been safer because you already have 87% cap. You should probably gourd yourself here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why your barracks going in. Yeah, see, you're doing the poke. You got what you need. That's a good stun. Hold up. I like how your Nara literally just holds W into 4 people like she's gonna live. She did, but like, holy fuck. I actually don't know what's going on. You can pop your ult here, pop your ult. Yeah. That's spicy. It sucks that you only got Terminus, but whatever. At least you're ulting, I guess. What just stunned you? That was probably a beam. Okay. We probably lost this point. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate. Your Inara is very fond of W, apparently. And yeah, the con just flanked super hard, and you like he was the only one alive, so you probably still could have gotten away with letting him kill Strix if your Barrack and Inara stayed back, but they didn't. And they went out to go to 7 too early, so yeah, they got fucked. That's not like that's not really your fault, but Anyway, like I say this a lot, but like I don't like to use Slither to go in because it's your only movement, and if you're caught without it, you don't have like speed. You don't really have anything to help yourself get out of a situation, or, like any sort of tricky situation. Oh yeah, no resets either. So I think Slither management is pretty important to playing Damba. You're buying Deft Hands. You have Deft Hands too. I think you could actually benefit from some Haven because Terminus is mostly Haven, Khan is mostly Haven, Fear is mostly Haven, Vivian's mostly Haven, or maybe Blast. Yeah, I guess you're not really taking that, like, dying that much, but you know, more sustain is always good. And I don't know if your stuns are like good enough to merit all that. If I were you, I'd just go ahead and heal an Ahri here. Your aim is lazy. Okay, nice job helping Nara get out with her speed buffs and so forth. Nice stun. Pop your ult, pop your ult. Pop your ult. Okay, good thing you saw the Leon HP. Yikes. So right here, you're kind of like exposing yourself too much. You could still have a pretty good line of sight on Merrick if you were like kind of where Leon was, like that path where the payload comes up. Long King stuck a bomb on you here that you didn't really need to take. Like you could have just stood where you are now and been perfectly fine. Yeah, like that's where I think Slither to heal is fine, because there's no one to threaten you anyways, and hopes you get some really good time. Alright, so here you go chasing Leon really hard to heal her, and then like she just goes back like hoping you'll heal her, but you're behind her, and then you don't even get the heal. I don't know if that ult was like the best. Okay, but anyway, like every support main I've seen, or every support player, or everyone who's ever even played support has like probably does this at some point, or maybe even a lot. But like, when someone's out of position, you don't really want to chase after them to heal. Like it's it's kind of stupid and like small, but it wastes time, you know. Also, that ult on the Khan felt a little unnecessary. Like, well, no, I can see where you're going because Leon's low and Strix is up here. But I would probably just try to save it to ult everyone off of the payload because I don't think they have resilience. Like who really needs DPS if they're not on the payload for head? But yeah. I see. I like this position to heal a lot better, because they can retreat easily for heal from either side, from the center or the left, compared to compared to having to sort of like chase Leon. Don't chase, don't chase. Oh no. I kind of just would have let the bear come to me. Like this is, I think, where you would benefit from just doing damage, because there's a Khan in the doorway. It's a doorway, like he can't really move. You can just deal damage to him. It doesn't really matter. And like a stun's not gonna do much, and you're not likely to miss any of your shots. So like, why not just deal some damage to Khan? It definitely can't hurt. Why is your Barret flinking? Alright, so it looks like you lost this. I don't know where. So okay, so your team just so your Nara and Barrett just kind of held W, went into their backline and died. That's understandable, to be honest. I mean not understandable. I mean that wasn't really your fault. Understandable that you lost the point because of that. No, yeah, I do feel like your stuns are a little wasteful. Yikes. Hold up. So I do feel like your stuns are a little bit wasteful because like you're kind of just spamming them, like you said, at a time when like they're not really needed and they won't really have the impact. So yeah, I think doing damage is just better at times like this. You're buying morale and nimble. I mean, like that's fine because you're not dying that much. I think you only die when your team gets absolutely snowballed. So that's fine. Now see, you kind of just slither over to the right here. I would just come to the right after the game. No. There's another example of like just chasing someone that you shouldn't chase. Here you should just wait for the bear to come out. Like he clearly knows he's low HP. He knows he needs to retreat. He's already walking out. You kind of just like go forward into him. That's like not really what you want to do, you know. And yeah, you just waste your gourd throwing it God knows where. A little bit of an odd slither here. I don't really know where you were meaning to go with this. Like, Barrack's already gonna be full. He's already retreating. You're not really being attacked or good, you know. But yeah. Okay, both your DPS are dead. You need to back off right now. Okay, if your team won't retreat, then you just let them die, basically, or you just die with them. You like definitely don't want to just try to keep them alive and then stagger, you know. Hold them off the point. Not enough. Yeah. Good. Like at time, obviously when it gets to overtime, you just have to hold the point however possible. If it means blowing the ult. Let's go on the Terminus. Okay, that fell. I think you're rather far behind me. There's still a lot. You do have the pick on the beacon, sort of. Like she's on her way back, but yeah, you're like kind of beating here, and so like I wouldn't go this far forward because I can kill you pretty easily. You do have slither up though, so you're not that much danger. Dude, this Leon needs heal. Nice board. I have no idea how you managed to kill. Okay, so your team just so you just had respawn on your side. So you cap here. That's cool. Dude, your Leon's gotta go. Okay, I don't know if your Leon just doesn't want to zone or what, but someone's gotta watch. Yeah, you should probably keep an eye. You should probably like glance over at the at right every once in a while because there's no one over there. Okay, Barrack's over there now, so. Aw, dude. Comeback mechanic OP. It didn't even have time for one respawn. Or even a touch. This feels bad. What is the Leon doing? Oh my god, dude, she's like 1 HP. She's just standing in the open. Perfectly blocked by the wall. To your line of sight. Feels good, man. Okay, you're like 2 down now. Oh, your Barrack's super deep and you got a back off. Just toss a heal onto them. I wouldn't really push in here if I were you. but your team is still pushing in and they're not cleaning you up. Okay, now they cleaned you up. So I don't know if that was worth it because like you're probably still gonna die. You're like 1 HP, you used up your slither. That con's like chasing you really hard. Literally 100 HP. So yeah, you kind of just wasted your ult just to stagger yourself harder here. I'm pretty surprised you get out. Yeah, you died. So like basically here, when your team's dead, you just back off. In the chat say like VRR or something, retreat. Toss them a few heals for the speed, and then like get the fuck out. You see like once their team starts pushing in, you're just dead, and you wasted an ult to just like only to stagger yourself harder. You know, like that's not really what you want. Teammates got to back off. Cauterize 3 in orange. Not 2 red S3s too. That's so weird. How much record do you really need for one con, y'all? Like, come on. It's not like he's Aegis Mando or some shit. I don't fucking know, but I got it. Your Nara is stupidly aggressive. Holy fuck, she's gonna die. Oh my god, dude, your Nara literally has the luck of the day. How the fuck did she get out of that alive? Yeah, I feel like your team's just kind of reckless. I generally like to gore tanks because they just sort of stay in one place, but yeah. I know I would. I've seen people gore to sniper. Because they also stay in one place, but like you can stack up those tanks too and stuff. Holy fuck, you got your ult back already. That's nice. Dude, is this con really slow? Oh no, he. Oh, it's so sad. Did this whole team get wiped? Nara ulted. Nara ulted and the bear cleaned up. Alright. That was actually a good play. You didn't really do anything wrong, you didn't really like do anything special, you just did your job as a healer. That's cool. Okay, wait, hold up. Watch your flanks. To your flanks, Hammercam. Okay. Wait, hold up. So again, I think you're really far forward here. Like, this Inara is really aggro. If she's that aggro, there's nothing you can do really. Other than just watch her die or watch her magically just somehow get back. I would fucking know what she's doing. But yeah, I would not follow the Inara that deep. Like, so you're getting flanked here. You popped an ult to save yourself. Cool. You see, like you just sort of ended up in a bad position here. Yeah, it sucks. Like if you were on the place where I said that I normally you could have a more stable position to heal from. They used a lot of their ults, so they still have a chance maybe, but holy fuck, your barrack's going in! Damn, he's ulting too, dude, this barrack. This barrack has so much confidence. He will survive anything you throw at him. He actually made it all the way to the reach. Pretty nuts, dude. That's a good job from him. Yeah, your team's pushing in really well here. Applying pressure well. Where the hell did Barrett go? Is he dead? He died. Oh my god, dude, your tanks are like just going so far backline. The 2-point tanks, that's so weird. Alright, just clean up here. Don't let Leon die, hopefully. L. But it's fine, really, if you can still clean up Con here. Oh, dude, you gotta hit this heal. You gotta hit this heal. Is it too late? No, she's alive. Clutch factor. Clutch factor. Yeah, you might wanna hit those clutch heals a little earlier in the future. But it's fine, because she got out, so whatever. Pop your ult, pop your ult. Yeah. You really wanna, you know, really use your ult when you're buying morale and stuff. Your ults are actually valuable. Oh, okay. You got lucky. That you missed there. DPS are stacking and getting melted. Again, like I feel like you're a bit too far forward here. You could back off and heal them from far away instead of coming in close and healing them from up close. Maybe you just want to get value out of your deft hand and stuff. People not really know, but yeah, I think surviving is more important than stunning people. Okay, let me see here. The Barrett's pushing in. Cool. As soon as you get your ult, you should ult spin. Oh, this is so. The entire map is just split up into 1v1s. What is this? This is so weird. Ult. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is, like, again, I would like it if you were more backed off here. Like, your team is, like, really spread out. So I understand, like, why you need to be up here to heal them. But that's their fault, you know. It's better for them to die than for their healer to die and then your whole team to get staggered as a result. Like, you just took a whole bunch of damage from walking here. And you almost died. It's lucky that you didn't, but yeah. See, like, as soon as they started pressuring you, you kind of just had to back off, and then your whole team just got fucked over because they were so spread out and they couldn't really do anything. So yeah, you lose this, I guess. Unless you, oh, okay, that's the end. Goodbye, friends. But alright. Cleaning up your Aurora. Okay, that's a loss. So overall, I think you played pretty consistently and well, but your tanks were just like your draft was double main tanks, which is pretty weird by itself. Like I feel like the only use that your tanks made of your speed was to hold W faster and to get in further and die quicker. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you could. I think Damba's much more of a healing than damage oriented, or a damage or like utility oriented support. So I'd like to like stay a lot further back and throw out a lot less stuns and just try to like poke with my in hand. Yeah, I think your main problem this game was just little bits of positioning that were kind of getting you off and causing you to use slither or just back off at inopportune moments while your team dived and died. So yeah, but overall pretty good. Yeah, if you really want to win, you should play the Koa. I hear he's pretty good. GG's.